So, what do you get when you smash together the strategic brain of a business analyst with the sheer power of artificial intelligence? Well, you get a completely new breed of professional, the AI-enhanced business analyst. In this explainer, we're going to break down what this role is all about, why it's popping up right now, and most importantly, what it could mean for your career.
And that brings us to the big question, really. Are the old ways of doing things still good enough? I mean, let's be honest, in a world that's changing this fast, there's a real feeling that the traditional business analysis playbook just can't keep up. That tension is exactly why we're even talking about an AI-enhanced role in the first place.
All right, so let's dig into that. First up, we're going to explore how the analyst role itself is changing and look at what's really driving this massive shift.
At the heart of it all, one word: speed. The tech world isn't just fast anymore, it's moving at a breakneck pace. And this isn't just about projects getting done quicker. The entire landscape that a business analyst works in is constantly shifting under their feet. The job isn't just defining needs anymore. It's about trying to define needs for a target that just won't stand still. This right here really paints the picture, doesn't it? On one side, you have the traditional methods, the classic, reliable playbook, and on the other side, you've got this new AI-driven demand for instant insights, for predictive power, for solutions that are deeply technical. It's literally the old world clashing with the new. Okay, so we've laid out the problem. Now, what's the solution? Well, the answer that's emerging isn't just some new tool or a different methodology, it's an entirely new kind of professional. One who is built from the ground up to actually thrive in this chaos. And here it is, the AI-enhanced business analyst. The best way to think about this is as a pro who weaves AI into the very DNA of their work. And the goal isn't just to be a little bit faster or more efficient. No, it's to deliver what the source material calls next-generation results. We're talking about insights and solutions that were basically impossible before. So where does this actually get applied? Well, the model points to three huge areas. First up, needs analysis. Imagine using AI to scan thousands of customer comments to spot patterns a human would totally miss. Then there's problem definition, where you use AI like a super detective to find the real root cause of an issue, not just the surface-level symptoms. And finally, requirements engineering. AI can automate all the tedious drafting and validation, which frees you up to focus on the big picture strategy. So we get the concept, but what does an AI-enhanced BA actually need to know? What's in their toolkit? That's what we're jumping into next, the specific mix of skills that really defines this new role. Now, here's a super important point. This is not about throwing out the old playbook, not at all. It's about upgrading it. Think of it like adding a turbocharger to a classic, reliable engine. You're merging those time-tested foundational skills with some serious cutting-edge technical power. And this table lays that blend out perfectly. Over on the left, your core competencies. This is the bedrock, the non-negotiables. Elicitation, analysis, agile. But the right column, that's where the enhancement really kicks in. This is the hands-on tech expertise, knowing SQL to dig into data, understanding APIs to connect systems, using no-code, low-code platforms to build stuff fast, and creating killer dashboards. But look, having the right toolkit is one thing. To really be AI enhanced, it's not enough to just know the software. You have to fundamentally change how you think. It's about adopting new frameworks for how you even approach problems. And this new way of thinking really stands on three pillars. It all starts with visual thinking, being able to map out complexity so you can actually see the big picture. Then you layer on systems thinking to understand how all the pieces, the people, the tech, the processes are all interconnected. And then you wrap it all up in design thinking, making absolutely sure that the user, the human, is at the center of everything you build. So we've covered the problem, the solution, and the toolkit, which brings us to the most important question of all. Why do all this? What's the real benefit of becoming an AI-enhanced business analyst? What's the end game? It all comes down to this one powerful word: indispensable. See, the core promise here isn't just about staying relevant. It's about becoming so essential, so critical that you're an unmissable part of the business. You transform your job from just a function into a strategic necessity. This visual really says it all, doesn't it? It's like you're building a bridge from a foundation of old skills that might be starting to crack over to a solid, secure, future-proof career. This whole evolution is about making a conscious choice to move beyond the old ways and actively build your own path to long-term security. And that leaves us with one final thought to chew on.
It's not a question of if AI will impact our jobs anymore. That ship has sailed. The real question, the one we all have to answer now, is how. So take a second and think about your own role, your own expertise. How will AI enhance what you do?